Welcome to Big John's Fishing Hut. We got everything you need for fishing. We got lures, we got rods, we got boats. Right now we gotta buy one, get one. So come on down and get you one. Hell, I'll even throw in TR Terry.
Hi, I'm Terry.
So come on down here for the sale and try some fishing.
So we have fishing in Planetside 2. The number of people in the community who are looking forward to this are pretty slim. I mean, this started as a meme and now it's turned into an actual thing here in Planetside. Looking over social media, Reddit, and talking to players in game, it sounds like 90% of the players think it's a complete waste of dev time. The other 10% either are looking forward to some fishing or is enjoying sitting back laughing at all the hate a simple fishing rod can cause. The main point that people are saying is that if someone is fishing, they are not contributing to the fight. This is an FPS, not a fishing simulator. We need more people helping to fight and capture bases, and fishing will take away from that. Now, me personally, I don't see a few people fishing to be that big of a deal. I could if there was a dedicated fishing platoon out there at the watering holes defending and building bases to, secure their spots. But I don't foresee that happening. It's also the fact that devs are spending time on fishing rather than something that needs to be actually fixed or developed. Like working on bugs, or things that have been wrong with the game for years and years now, and those are being tossed to the side for fishing. So it's no surprise that people are upset and outright confused by the time being put into fishing of all things. Here are some responses from the community in regards to the fishing. Bert said, "It's not that simple. The problem isn't that this might not do nothing for the game. The problem is that it might hurt the game." He said, "I'll copy paste what I said in another thread to try to give it some examples. If it's off hours and I'd rather be playing a fishing game, then why wouldn't I play an actual fishing game? If I log onto Planetside 2 during off hours, it's because I want to play Planetside 2. Planetside 2 is a game where players provide content for each other. How is a feature that will only pull more players away from providing content for me in any way positive? Let's say I'm playing a prime time alert. Fishing will imbalance population because different amounts from each faction will be fishing at any one time. Instead of 33 across the board population, perhaps the actual participating pop will be 32, 24, 30, and so will literally create for balancing population. Fishing will be completely opposite. It just won't show up in the in-game population numbers, but affect it in the same. The problem isn't, well, if it's almost done, they might as well finish it and add it. The problem is that it might be negative for the game, no matter if the work is already done or not. I thought fishing was funny and they were adding something new, so why not? Fishing is objectively hilarious, and seeing the Reddit community freak out was also hilarious. Reminds me of WoW fishing. Fishing alert when? Player organized event, maybe. Nebra said, "I'll never understand why this game attracts MMO players more than FPS players, despite being an FPS game first and foremost. You can shout from a rooftop that fishing and Sanctuary are increasing your immersion all you want. It's not going to change the fact that you're in a first person shooting at people over 90% of the time you play because, it's an FPS game. Sanctuary was a waste of development resources, but for being honest, so is construction. So is fishing. No way around it. Hello, fishing is useless and a net negative to the game. Please cut it and use the development time for anything else. Pulling players away from the tiny bit of gameplay that might occur on off hours is not a good idea. Pulling players away from gameplay at any time isn't great either." As you can see, most people are not in favor of this at all. I plan to do some fishing myself, try something new on Planetside, but you're not going to see me out there, for like 3+ hours. I'm going to try it out and see how it is. Fishing is just one of the many things that the devs have been cooking up. Could they have spent more time working on something else? Of course. But I mean, this is what we got. This is what they came out with. I don't think the impact of fishing is going to be as detrimental as people are thinking it will be. I think a lot of people are just going to get on, maybe try it for, 20, 30 minutes. There's going to be some of those, fishing enthusiasts. I'm sure they're going to make a title for the directives and stuff like that. But I'm sure there are going to be people that love to go down there and just fish. At the same time, you have people that just love to do construction. So you have your people that are building silos way back by Warpgate, 2 or 3 of them that are doing construction. In essence, they're doing the same thing. They're not really contributing to the fight. They're not on boots on the ground. They're not putting up a forward operating base. They're just out there farming cordium. So I think these are going to be along the same lines as, people out there fishing. I don't foresee a whole bunch of people doing this for too long. So my question is, are you going fishing? Are you going to try it out at least? But that is it for this one. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.